There we go. And we're doing it live. Lakers land. What is that word? Welcome back to the show. Seven Mitchell. I'm in the damn building. Happy Thursday. We got a day off, Lakers land. No games tonight. We really need to get it together. Let's talk about last night, man. We suffered another loss, this time to the Memphis Grizzlies. Couple different storylines to kind of discuss. So 131, excuse me, to 114. Last night, my God, where do we even begin? Let's look at the box score. Let's look at the game cast before we start to complain because I definitely got to get my shit off. So last night, the game leaders as far as points go was Jared Jackson Jr. and LeBron James. LeBron had 39 points last night. He was 15 to 24 from the field. That was a stat line that I kind of predicted Ja Morant to actually have. We're going to speak on Ja Morant last night, but LeBron, man, he was all over the place. He led the team in points. He led the team in assists. He had 6 on the night. He also had 5 turnovers, played 35 minutes. The Lakers played without Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura. So it was going to be an uphill battle from the jump, being on the road, not having any momentum. And I've been saying this since the summer when we talk about the backcourt for the Lakers, as far as Austin Reeves and D'Lo is concerned. Like, when they are going to have to face guys like Ja Morant, it's going to be a nightmare. Remember, Ja Morant didn't get to play the Lakers last year, fortunately for us. I knew he was going to come out with a vengeance, and he saw red for the most part. It did seem like he did get injured, but there was a little friction in this game, a little back and forth. There was a moment between Ja Morant and LeBron James. And I mean, just as a fan of the game, I loved it. I loved it. I think it was Ja Morant gave Vincent like he was too small, and then LeBron came right back down and did it. And they kind of went back and forth as far as scoring goes. But it was interesting. And then after the game, Ja Morant has spoke on his thoughts on the Lakers. He said he does not like the Lakers. He said he goes back to last year when the Lakers knocked him out and was celebrating on their court and being disrespectful. And I like that energy that Ja Morant got. Like, he kept it real, he kept it thorough, and he didn't have any special praise for LeBron. He had respect for him, but he was out for blood last night. He did get injured, so I don't know how serious uh Ja Morant's injury is, but LeBron James, the reality is starting to sink in Lakers land with me, because when you have a guy, and again, you don't have AD, you don't have Rui, 2 of your starting 5. So, like I said, it was going to be an uphill battle regardless. But when you have a guy who scores 39 points, uh, shooting over 50% from the field, 6 assists on the night, you would think that you would have a good chance of winning this game. And it's just like LeBron James' stats are just empty stats. And people have been saying that in my ear for like a year now. And I hate that phrase when we talk about LeBron James, empty stats. But it really didn't equate to anything. The Lakers had opportunities at points to get into this game. They really was into this game. It wasn't a blowout, but man, the opportunities for them to capitalize and get over the hump, it just, for some reason, did not happen. They really wasn't efficient from the field. As you can see, the Lakers shot 44% from the field versus Memphis, who was at a 52% clip from the field. 3-point percentage, there was a gap. As you can see, 50% Memphis shot for the whole game. They shot 50% in comparison to the Lakers at a 31% clip. Now, defense is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for Los Angeles, because you see the 18 turnovers. Almost every game, the Lakers damn near start out almost every game getting a turnover. But I think that is kind of fool's gold when you watch the individual play of our guys and the defensive ability or lack of ability that guys like D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect actually have at this moment, bro. It really can kind of lead you to believe one thing when the reality is a completely another story. Memphis didn't come out like unbeatable. Like I said, the Lakers had their opportunities, but LeBron James, in my eyes, didn't have any help. And I didn't expect LeBron to do as much last night because LeBron, it just seems like he just Father Time is starting to catch up with him as far as his speed. You know what I mean? I don't think anything is wrong with his basketball IQ and stuff like that, but I feel like LeBron is slowing down just a tad bit. But to see him drop 39 last night and they still lose significantly, it's bad. Normally when LeBron puts down that type of stat line, it matters, and the team usually win. So it's a lot really to kind of be disappointed at. The Lakers right now 1-4 on that road trip. So, that's a one and done. They come back home to play Philadelphia tomorrow. We're going to be locked in here on our playback channel for Lakers versus the Philadelphia 76ers. There will be no Tyrese Maxey, no Joel Embiid. Embiid is on suspension. Tyrese Maxey is injured. Paul George had his debut last night with the 76ers. They lost to the LA Clippers. So Paul George will be looking to get his first win of the season, I believe, tomorrow night versus our Lakers. Christian Coloco. There was a Christian Coloco sighting last night, and he did okay. Let me see what the box score. Let's look at the box score. Let's see what these numbers look like for these guys. But I did feel like Christian Coloco did okay. Where is he at? Played 13 minutes. He only shot 2 shots. He scored once, but he did have that big block soon as he came in. So he was showing that he was going to have some impact a little. He wasn't afraid of the moment. 2 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. I mean, he didn't really produce a lot. He hasn't played in almost 2 years, but he didn't screw any things up. He was a -4, but there was a little bit of potential there. They played 13 minutes, so I'm pretty sure low-key they got him on a minutes restriction. Gabe Vincent, so disappointing. The Lakers really need to figure out a way to get rid of these 2 guys, Gabe Vincent and Max Christie. You see Gabe Vincent played 23 minutes last night. He ended with 6 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. Now, mind you, this is coming off of a 0-point performance versus the Detroit Pistons the game before. So, Gabe Vincent to me has just been a total nightmare for this Lakers team. A -15 on the night. Max Christie did no justice as well. Played 19 minutes, 3 of 8 from the field. He had 8 points, but he was a -3. The Lakers are not hitting wide open shots. I don't know what the problem is offensively. They seem to be in rhythm. They seem to be able to execute their plays. I don't have a problem with what JJ Redick for the most part is doing offensively. The ball is moving, but they can't make baskets. Wide open shots they can't hit. And then you got, of course, Bronny James, who got a little bit of bump, 5 minutes. He did score off of 2 free throws. He had 2 points on the night. But, Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura not playing. And then, of course, you got Vando and Christian Wood not playing. It was going to be a problem. We get Memphis back again, I believe, in a week in LA. So maybe we'll get a chance to get some get back on that. But the Lakers just looked really bad. And I think I want to pull this up because I think JJ Redick had something to say about D'Lo. I think he kind of sat D'Lo down last night. Let me try to pull up the story so we can look. But he was asked about the minutes that D'Lo got. How many minutes did D'Lo get last night? Was it just 22? Let me see if I can find what JJ Redick had to say. Give me a second, y'all. Let me try to pull this up. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at LakersLand Show. All right, where we at with Cam? Is this it right here? Okay, D'Lo. I think. Wow. Wow. Lakers land. What do y'all think of what does the writing on the wall tell you after those comments by JJ Redick? Attention to detail, falling back to the same old behaviors. D'Lo is done. D'Lo is done. It's the writing is clearly on the wall. The honeymoon is over. All they're looking for is the right move. I believe that they would have got rid of D'Lo over the weekend if Utah was interested in D'Angelo Russell. Mark Kessler and Colin Sexton would be a Lakers right now. But Utah don't want D'Angelo Russell. The market for D'Angelo Russell, unfortunately, is not big. So I don't know how long he's going to be in the Lakers uniform. You can't just throw him away. I will say that much. No matter how bad you want to get rid of D'Lo, you got to bring someone in that can actually fill the void. Now, I don't know if you should bring in another point guard, if that should be the focus. If you're going to get rid of D'Lo, you got to consider who's going to be the primary ball handler. Yeah, there are a couple of people that could actually handle the job. A lot of people say go ahead and bring move what's his name? Austin Reeves to the point guard. Maybe start Dalton Connect for whatever weird reason. I don't like the idea of having Austin Reeves being my primary facilitator and ball handler. I think that actually takes away from his game. So even though I do like his passing ability, I do think that Austin has some good court vision, but I don't want him to be the quarterback of my team. Um, so, that's the thing about what are you trying to get if you're going to get rid of D'Lo. But clearly, and these are the behaviors and things that D'Lo said he'd apologize for. Remember those press conferences D'Lo was talking about, a media day and the things he was saying. And, JJ Redick alluded to him and D'Lo. He talked to D'Angelo Russell the most out of any player over the summer. I said that was because AD, LeBron, and Rui was in Paris in the Olympics, but go crazy, do what you do. But it definitely seems like D'Angelo Russell has underperformed. What we see is exactly what the team is seeing. And I don't think that there's going to be nobody trying to save him. LeBron, Anthony Davis, I think he's on an island. D'Angelo Russell is truly on an island, and I think it's a matter of time. And, hearing it from the horse's mouth with JJ Redick, yeah, I don't think there is no safety net in my eyes for D'Lo. It's just a matter of time. So if you guys don't like D'Angelo Russell, just sit back and buckle up because I believe after December the 15th, D'Angelo Russell will more than likely be on the move. Man, that kind of surprised me, bro, that JJ Redick went there. I want to hear that again, bro. I want to hear JJ Redick again say this about D'Lo.
D'Lo only played 21 minutes tonight. What did you see there? Why did you make the decision in the second half to go away from him?
Again, just level of compete, attention to
Level of compete. D'Lo is out there being lackluster. This is the same thing they complained about under Darvin Ham. This is the same stuff he apologized for. Lack of attention to detail, making stupid bonehead mistakes. You're the point guard. Your basketball IQ have to be intact, and you can't allow your emotions to get the best of you. Seems like D'Lo has a problem with losing focus.
detail. Some of the things we have talked with him about for a couple weeks, and
JJ Redick is throwing this nigga under the bus. We done talked to dude for a couple weeks now. The season only been for a couple weeks. JJ Redick is throwing D'Angelo Russell under the bus. We've only had a couple weeks in the season. And this conversation hasn't just been for a couple weeks. This has been a problem for D'Lo for a minute. But just under JJ Redick's watch, hey, you basically saying, oh, yeah, and you ain't seeing no improvement or at home or on the road. That's kind of bad because we got a 3-game sample size of home games and we got a 5-game sample size of road games. And I mean, in these first 8-9 games, what guards did D'Angelo Russell have to face? He had to go against Ja Morant. He had De'Aaron Fox. Um, that's basically it. So man, I'm JJ Redick. Ooh.
At times he's been really good with that stuff, and other times it's just reverting back to certain habits. But
Listen to how and now what now and that's another thing. How does JJ Redick know what type of habits that D'Angelo Russell had to revert to? Unless somebody else is in his ear saying this. JJ wasn't with this team before. JJ is not a former teammate of D'Angelo Russell, I don't think. So this could be bad. Like this tells me D'Lo might not even have a support system by the guys. Man.
it wasn't like a punishment. It just felt like for us to have a chance to win this game, that was the route we wanted to
It
take.
wasn't a punishment. Come on, JJ Redick. Stop trying to piss and tell me that it's rain. He's the starting point guard. What do you mean it's not a punishment? You took him out because you feel like you want an opportunity to win. I mean, that's just what it is. Just keep it real. We already clearly know y'all have no love for this guy, and these wounds is self-inflicted. There was part of me felt like the Lakers organization was doing D'Lo bad, but man, we can't protect this. Damn, JJ Redick went all out though, G. I'm a little bit surprised at that. So, Lakers land, y'all let me know what y'all think about JJ Redick. Look like he about to close that door on D'Angelo Russell, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Quick reminder, like I said, tomorrow night we live full effect here on Playback. I believe the game starts tonight. What's tomorrow night's game? Is it a 10 o'clock game tomorrow? Let me see. Yeah, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we're locked in 76ers versus the Lakers. So make sure y'all come through and pop out as we get ready for our Lakers Sixers watch party. What else we got in store? Shout out to our YouTube channel, man. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers. I believe we're going to hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the week. So we've been getting a lot of momentum over there. Shout out to you guys for the support. And big up to our playback room. Of course, shout out to playback.tv for making this thing possible as always here on Lakers Land. Shout out to all the supporters and the staff. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms. We definitely appreciate it. And if you guys are looking and helping to are willing to support the platforms, please hit up our power chat option in the playback room. If you can see in the live chat, you'll see the highlighted $sign. Also, Cash App Lakers Land Show. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, check us out and support through our super chat options or our Cash App options. We also have merchandise. If you guys would like to buy some Lakers Land merchandise, we're just looking for some help and to continue the progress so we can build the platform throughout this upcoming season for the Lakers. Now, LeBron James, this is something that I want to talk about real quick, something that we really ain't talked about. You know what I'm saying? Lakers Land, I want to get y'all opinion on it. LeBron's hinted and alluded to him playing 82 games this season, him having the desire to play 82 games this season. Does that remotely make sense to y'all at all? I'm about to cuss. I'm about to cuss because I don't understand what's to LeBron. What are you trying to prove playing 82 games? Other than if you're looking for some excuse when we lose in the playoffs because you're burnt the hell out. You just played in the Olympics. That came basically down to the wire. Your usage rate already right now is crazy with the Lakers. Your supporting system ain't even out there to help you. You're more healthy at 40 years old than a lot of these 20-year-olds that the guys got under contract. But for LeBron to try to play 82 games, it doesn't, to me, make no sense for him. And it doesn't make no sense for the team. It doesn't make any sense for anything. We watched LeBron score 40 points last night and still lose. Basically scored 40 points damn near, and the Lakers still lost convincingly. Now, they didn't again have AD and Rui, but if they would have had AD and Rui, chances are LeBron wouldn't have had almost 40 points. And if LeBron is scoring 40 points and you still losing to a Memphis Grizzlies team who was also banged up and lost their star player in the third quarter, empty stats means nothing. And I can't believe I'm saying that. And it's not really LeBron James' fault. It just is what it is. But him trying to play 82 games, to me, I just don't understand that mindset. I've never complained about LeBron James with load management and stuff like that. I'll take that from Anthony Davis. Let AD say that. I don't need LeBron trying to play no 82 games. Even if he was healthy, even if he could do it, I just wouldn't want to risk that. For what? And the Lakers he shouldn't have to be put in a position to play 82 games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's boiling down to. He know this roster is not good enough for him to take a bunch of nights off. I don't think LeBron is so concerned about being eligible for the all NBA teams. He might be still, but to keep those streaks going. But LeBron can't take these guys can't take no nights off. They really can't. And we saw that last night. So LeBron playing 82 games, to me, I think it's just a nightmare, short term and long term. It doesn't mean that we're going to win more games. And I just feel like his ass will be definitely burnt out. He'll be invisible by the time we get to the playoffs. So, what's the point? That's not helping anything. And now that then you took Bronny down to the G League. So I could see if you are going to be on the court every night and Bronny was in regular rotation, so you could be working with him in real time, night in and night out. But, that's not happening. So I don't know what's to LeBron saying that he wants to play 82 games. I really got to talk to the bosses because I don't need you lying to me, and I damn sure don't need you doing anything to compromise a chance for us to win Title 18. Oh man, what else we got on deck? What's happening in NBA Twitter, man? Let's take a look on NBA Twitter and see what's the word, what the vibes is looking like today. Make sure again y'all subscribe to the Lakers Land channel on YouTube. Cam Reddish really better than the starting point guard. That's funny. Y'all think Cam Reddish is better than D'Angelo Russell? Hmm. All right, so we got the NBA Cup tips off next Tuesday, November the 12th. 8 group play games on deck. Let me give my quick predictions for these games. I'm going with Boston over Atlanta. I'll go with Milwaukee over Toronto, Miami over Detroit, Phoenix over Utah, Golden State over Dallas. I got Orlando knocking off Charlotte. Give me New York in this game. I believe Joel Embiid might be back for this one. I'm not sure, but I'll still go with New York on that one. They ain't got no Tyrese Maxey. Philly is definitely going to be struggling. And I'll say Minnesota over Portland for that game. 6-Man Jake. Shout out to 6-Man Jake. 6-Man Jake, part of the Quest for 18 podcast. I'm going to check out their show Saturday. Okay, if Cam Reddish is the 5th best player on your basketball team, then you probably don't have a very good basketball team. Cam Reddish, the 5th best player? Um, shit, Cam Reddish might be. It's between to me. It's between him and Dalton Connect. I mean, don't talk to me about no Jared Vanderbilt. He can't play. He won't play. So it's really between Dalton Connect and Cam Reddish. There's some pros and cons, defense and offense, two different games, two different styles of play. But the Lakers was a top 10 defense when Cam Reddish was in the starting lineup last year. They went to the playoffs last year. They went to the Western Conference Finals the other year. I mean, I hate when the people say that the Lakers are not a good team. Yeah, man. What else we got? Ain't nothing else really happening in Lakers land. I think they really did. I think Bronny James need to request a trade the way he's being disrespected. Shout out to King James. Yesterday marked his 1,500 regular season game. Crazy. Cam Reddish had a decent night last night. 25 minutes, 15.6 rebounds. He had 2 steals. I just don't know where you're going to put him. Right now, I will probably just be focused on giving him the minutes. Ja Morant said he don't like LeBron. Him and LeBron got into it a little bit.
Get it, and I don't back down from nobody. Don't care who you are. My job was to just come back. I got my bucket, and I set the tone. My teammates fed off of it, and you see what happened. So, top dog in our league. You take out the top dog. Who else you fear?
You get up at it.
I don't fear nobody anyway, but I ain't had to. I ain't had to get up. I ain't been down.
John, what was it like obviously when you went out of the game, it was frustrating, but to see the team take that lead even higher.
I wasn't surprised when I went out. I just wanted to be on the floor. I knew we was winning the game.
What is it about this Laker team? It always.
I don't like them.
Damn.
They knocked me out the playoffs. And then last year we had a game and they came in here and popped it on our home floor when I was in street clothes. So I wasn't.
No, that was your fault.
Told him that.
That was your fault, nigga.
That I've been building since you told LeBron last time. Wait till I suit up.
I ain't mad at you, Ja. You don't like us. We don't like you either, gang. We don't like you either, gang. We're gonna get some get back next week, 6 days away in crypto. You already know how we coming. All right, man. 7 Mitchell. This is Lakers Land. I'm about to sign off for the day, but I will catch you guys tomorrow. 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern, we got the Lakers versus the Sixers. I'll probably go live a little bit earlier than 10 o'clock so we can get into the pregame. If you guys are checking this out on the replay, thank you guys so much for the support. Make sure that you follow the room. Again, shout out to Playback TV, and I am out. Peace.